Good morning, Boker Tov, and welcome back to 10 Minutes of Meaning from Boca, Gersh from Yerushalayim, from wherever you are. Special thanks to our series sponsor of the year, Jeffrey Gelb, memory Mishlam David Shem Bas David Avner Ben Avram HaKohen. Help yourself to coffee and donuts this morning. We are in the 19th chapter of Mesillas Yesharim. The Ramchal R Moshe Chaim Luzzatto is helping us chart a course, a path towards a better or best version of ourselves. It began with Zahirus, with mindfulness and consciousness, not just living life and coasting through momentum, but being focused and being present in all we are doing. So it began with Zahirus, with mindfulness. It moved to Zerisus, alacrity, zeal, enthusiasm. Don't be lackadaisical. Don't be lukewarm, but be passionate and enthusiastic and put your entire self into whatever you are doing. And we went through all the steps. We've been up to the step of Chasidus. What does it mean to be a chassid? What it means is not what you wear, but how you feel and who you are. Not being satisfied with good, but striving for great. And we have categorized, we've broken it down into Ava and Yira, love and awe. And within love, we've broken it into two components. Dveikus, clinging, cleaving to Hashem. And now we are up to Simcha. Nathan Zucker is feeling Simcha in Atlanta. Hasheni wa Simcha. והוא עיקר גדול בעבודה. The second quality to love Hashem is Simcha. If you walk around all day miserable, depressed, despondent, down, then how much could you love Hashem? If you love your children, but whenever you're around them, you're miserable, farbissina, the worst mood, then your children say, do you love me? Like, cheer up a little bit. Can you make it a little exciting? If you love your spouse, every time you go out, date night, you spend time, you sit there negative, miserable, complaining, hypercritical. So you have to feel simcha. Ikar Gadol ba'avoda. This is an Ikar Gadol simcha. It is an Ikar Gadol in avoda. Can't see it on the screen, but above our own, Ivdu as Hashem b'simcha. B'simcha. Tamid, a person has to be always, constantly, consistently b'simcha. והוא שמע שדוד מזהיר, עבדו as Hashem b'simcha, בואו לפניו ברננה. ואומר, the Gemara says, tzadikim, sorry, the pasuk in Tehlim says, tzadikim ישמחו, יעלצו לפני אלהים, וישישו בשמחה. Says tzadikim will be glad, they rejoice before Hashem. B'simcha. That mitzvos are not a burden. They don't bring us down. Mitzvos don't hold us back. Mitzvos are not something we discharge or unload. Mitzvos are a source of joy. We can't wait. They're exciting. Can't wait for Pesach, for B'dikas Chametz and Bir Chametz, for Leil Seder, for Pesach. It's going to be amazing. Chazal said the Gemara in Shabbos that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Shekhinah is only Shora. God only wants to dwell when you're doing something b'simcha. If your spouse asks you to do something, if your children ask you to do something, and you do so begrudgingly, reluctantly, you do so with negativity, have you really done something nice for them? So they say, if that's the way you're going to do it, then don't do it at all. Just don't do it. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, if you're going to do my mitzvos, do them b'simcha. Where's your joy? Where's your smile? Where's your enthusiasm? Amar v'ibu kishetia omed mispalo yelibcha sameach alecha she'ata mispalo lokim she'en kayotze ba'u. When you're standing up to daven, some of you just finished davening, some of you are about to daven. Some of you just finished davening but don't even realize you daven. So maybe you should daven again. But some of you, everyone's just about to daven this morning. So when you stand up to daven, a person should mispalo b'simcha. You have an audience with the Almighty. You have access to the Creator of the world. How excited would you be? You know, every year, again, apolitical, leave out which president, which party. But you see online all the people post those who get the invite to the Hanukkah party. I'm humble. It's what they call a humble brag. I'm so humbled to be invited to the Hanukkah party this year. So excited. Going to the White House, going to the halls of Congress, meeting a prime minister. I'm going to the palace to see a king. People are so excited that they have an audience. They have access. Will be able to see royalty or power. Well, every one of us has access whenever we want with the greatest royalty, Lahavdil, the Melech Malchei Amlachim, the King of Kings, the source of all, the infinite, omnipotent one, the creator of the universe, the source of everything we need and care about. And that access, that privilege, and by the way, when you're invited in, you're not invited in as a stranger. You don't go into the Oval Office of the palace as an outsider. You're invited in as a child, as a son or daughter, as a prince or princess. If that doesn't put a smile on your face, what does? You have something you need to unburden yourself, something to unload, something to ask, an expression of gratitude, even an expression of protest. And we could walk right in and talk to Hashem. It's a simcha. Kodesh Baruch Hu, thank you. Ki zosi השמחה אמיתיס, שיהיה ליבו של אדם עלז, אשר הוא זוך עליו לפני אדון יתברך שאין כמוהו. That's real joy, to be filled with happiness over the privilege of serving Hashem, ולעסוק בסורסו, ובמצוות השם השלימוס אמיתי, והעיקר הנצחי. Kodesh Baruch Hu has no equal, to be occupied with the holiest, the highest, the most perfect and eternal and precious activity of serving Hashem. Wow, what a joy, what an incredible privilege, what an opportunity. Amar Shlomo Mishal HaChochma, Mashcheni Acharecha Narutza, V'yenu Lamelech Hadarav, Negilim Yismachah Bach. Kodesh Baruch Hu invites us to have a rendezvous, an intimate rendezvous with Him in His private quarters. If that doesn't make you happy, if that doesn't bring you joy, the closer you feel to Him, the greater the connection you have to Him. Lahavdil, lahavdil, lahavdil. You see people post all the time. They ran into an athlete, a celebrity, a high-profile personality. Somehow think they raise their value by the fact that they have a picture with that person. But they're so excited. The video's online. The athlete on the way down the tunnel or back to the tunnel, they slap a kid 5 or they hand them a sneaker or a jersey, and the look of the kid's going to pass out. They're going to faint. So excited. They've never been so happy in their life. He slapped me 5. He handed me the jersey. I was just in their presence. They acknowledged my being. And that's a busser of a dumb. Somebody who has a certain skill set. Maybe that, or not even that. HaKadosh Baruch Hu slaps us 5, gives us more than a sneaker, gives us life, gives us everything. And that's not going to make you happy. You're not going to walk out of shul and go, do you know who I just spoke to? Do you know who I was just hanging out with? Do you know who I have a picture with? Such a good mood. I'm on cloud 9. I can't believe it. I can't wait to share it. I can't wait to tell everybody about it. David, who reached this status, this level, this consciousness, he said, I will come to thee, may my musings be sweet upon him, Yerav Arevos, Yerav Alav Sichi, may my conversation with Hashem be sweet and pleasant. Anochi Esmach, you know what brings me joy? You know what gives me a geschmack? Not a good roll of sushi. You know what gives me a geschmack? Not a massage or catching a game or a single malt. You know what gives me a geschmack? Anochi Esmach Bashem. I get high on God. I get happy and high on God. No need for any substance, no need for any other behavior, but one can get high on God. Anochi Esmach Bashem. ואומר עבור על מזבח אלוקים אל משמחת גאלי ואותך וכינו אלוקי Elokim Elokai. David says, I will come to the Mizbeach, to Hashem, God who is the joy of my rejoicing. I will praise Him with my harp. This is the level that we could strive for, that happiness, that joy. When Hashem is in your life, there should be a skip in your step, smile on your face. Bless you. Because no matter what you have to encounter that day, no matter what we have to confront, no matter what's coming our way, if you do it all alone, if you do it by yourself, if you do it with anxiety and fear, there's a reason to be gripped and halted and paralyzed. But if you do it together with Hashem, you achieve that dvekas we just learned about. If you cling to God and you cleave to Him and you attach devek, glue yourself to God, and then you walk through life knowing He's by your side. Whatever happens, I'm along for the ride, God. What do you have in store? What is the surprise today? What path are you taking me down today? Because I can go anywhere as long as you're with me. I know that it's for a reason. There's meaning and purpose. You're by my side. So I could be b'simcha. I could be b'simcha. I could be happy. When you have God in your life, you're happy. And without God, it's very hard to navigate this world. Simcha is a choice. Happiness is a decision. It is not an emotion. It's a horrible misnomer to think that happiness is an emotion. It's not an emotion. It is a decision that we make. In fact, science is caught up. Research shows when you smile, you're happy. It's not that when you're happy, you smile. When you smile, you engage micro muscles in your face that release endorphins and adrenaline. And when you smile, you're happy. Eric Anderson proved that just like yawning is contagious, smiling is contagious. We can choose to be happy. We can choose to create an environment and culture of happiness. When we consciously smile, when we make the effort to smile, smile on your way into shul, smile on your way out of shul, smile when you greet a person, smile when you pick up carpool, smile when you walk in at the end of a long day. Not because you feel happy, but by smiling, you'll become happy. It is not an emotion, it is a decision. David HaMelech chose it. Now you'll say, well, he was a melech, he was a king, he had a palace. What didn't he have to smile about? So just open your Tanakh and read a little bit. David had a son who tried to kill him. David had a father-in-law who tried to kill him. David had enemies all around him who tried to kill him. David ran into some controversy and some problems with God who wasn't so happy with him. David HaMelech went to battle and war. David HaMelech was not allowed to build a Beis HaMikdash. I promise you, David HaMelech had as many, if not more, challenges in his life, crises in his life that you have in yours. But you know what? He found the ability to smile nonetheless, to be happy. He made the choice in his relationship with Hashem because he knew Hashem was with him wherever he went and whatever he did. And that was the source of his simcha. You show Ava, you show Hashem you love him when you choose to be besimcha because he's by your side. You know, if you're traveling with someone and they're nervous and anxious and worried and miserable and making you miserable, and you say, I told you I take care of it. I got it. Just stick with me. We're going to be good. Let's have a good time. They say, no, I insist on being miserable and anxious and worried, and they bring you down. Say, you don't love me, because if you love me and you respect me, if you love me and you trust me, you would accept, I told you, I got this. Everything's going to be okay. We're good. So let go and let's enjoy. Because Baruch Hu says the same thing. If you love me, let go and let God. If you love me, then let go and enjoy this ride because I got your back. All you have to do is a little dvekas, a little devek. All you have to do is stick with me a little bit, and we've got you covered. 8:45, Living with Emunah. Find the Bima tonight at 9 p.m. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay holy.